Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're jumping straight into one of the most legendary RPGs of all time, Final Fantasy X. This is the game that gave us Blitzball, Auron's epic quotes, Yuna's heartbreaking journey, and yeah, that super awkward laughing scene we'll never forget. But trust me, there's so much more to this game than what you saw on the surface. From behind-the-scenes secrets to hidden details that change how you see the story, we're covering it all. So grab your Sphere grid, because here are 30 fun facts about Final Fantasy X that you probably didn't know. Fact number 1. Final Fantasy X was the very first game in the series with voice acting. No more just reading boxes of text, this was the first time characters actually spoke. Fact number 2. Believe it or not, FFX was originally supposed to be a PlayStation 1 game. But the hardware just couldn't handle the cutscenes and voice lines, so Square shifted it over to the PlayStation 2. Fact number 3. It took over 100 developers about 2 years to finish the game. For the early 2000s, that was a massive project. Fact number 4. The hype was insane. In Japan, the game sold over 1.4 million copies in just 4 days. Fact number 5. Here's something funny. No one ever says Tidus' name in the cutscenes. That's because you can rename him, so Square avoided it entirely. Fact number 6. Tidus' name means sun in Okinawan, while Yuna means moon in Japanese. Together, they literally represent day and night. Fact number 7. In the English dub, Tidus and Wakka are voiced by the same actor, James Arnold Taylor. Once you notice, you can't unhear it. Fact number 8. Auron is technically dead from the very start of the game. He's an unsent who stayed around through sheer willpower. Total legend. Fact number 9. Lulu's outfit? It has over 100 belts. Animating all that was such a nightmare that sometimes they just hid her legs in cutscenes. Fact number 10. Riku almost replaced Yuna as the main heroine during early planning. Imagine how different Spira's story would feel. Fact number 11. Blitzball was originally planned as a giant open career style mode, but it got cut down. Even then, it became one of the most iconic minigames ever. Fact number 12. Kimahri starts right in the middle of the Sphere grid, which makes him the most customizable character in the game. Fact number 13. Yojimbo works differently from every other summon. The more gil you pay him, the more powerful his attacks become. And yes, giving him a mountain of gil boosts your chances of seeing Zanmato. Fact number 14. The infamous laughing scene between Tidus and Yuna? It was awkward on purpose. The characters were forcing themselves to laugh to push away their despair. Fact number 15. Throughout the game, you can collect Al-Bhed primers. The more you find, the more of the Al-Bhed language becomes translated, making replays feel fresh. Fact number 16. Tidus himself isn't even real. He's literally a dream created by the fate, which makes his goodbye at the end even more heartbreaking. Fact number 17. Sin isn't just one monster, it's a curse that keeps repeating. Every time someone uses the final summoning, Yevon takes control of the new Aeon and turns it into the next Sin. Fact number 18. Seymour's backstory explains his obsession. He was rejected as a half-Guado, his mom sacrificed herself as his Aeon, and he grew up twisted. Fact number 19. Yuna's pilgrimage is inspired by real-life Japanese pilgrimages, where travelers visit multiple temples as part of their journey. Fact number 20. Zanarkand was inspired by Osaka, and Bevel was modeled after Kyoto. That mix of modern and traditional Japan is all over the game's design. Fact number 21. The soundtrack wasn't made by Nobuo Uematsu alone. He teamed up with Masashi Hamauzu and Junya Nakano, which gave the music a unique feel compared to earlier Final Fantasy games. Fact number 22. To Zanarkand, the game's most iconic track, was actually composed 2 years before the game even existed. Uematsu originally wrote it for a piano recital. Fact number 23. The Hymn of the Fate has different variations depending on the temple and aeon. A small but beautiful detail. Fact number 24. Yuna's sending dance, where she guides the dead, was inspired by traditional Japanese no-theater movements. Fact number 25. Final Fantasy X was the first Final Fantasy to ever get a direct sequel. That's right, before X2, every Final Fantasy was its own story. Fact number 26. At release, FFX was one of the first JRPGs to use super high-quality cinematic cutscenes on PS2, and it set a new bar for visuals. Fact number 27. The ending, with Tidus fading away as Yuna reaches for him, is still ranked as one of the most emotional moments in gaming history. Fact number 28. The story didn't end there. A Japanese novel, Final Fantasy X Will Dash, continues the story. In it, Tidus actually gets revived, only to die again after stepping on a blitzball-shaped bomb. Yeah, weird. Fact number 29. Square Enix also released an audio drama that takes place after X2, adding even more lore to Spira. Fact number 30. For countless fans, Final Fantasy X was their very first Final Fantasy. It opened the door to JRPGs for a whole new generation, and that's why it remains one of the most beloved entries in the series. And that's 30 fun facts about Final Fantasy X. Did you learn something new? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more Final Fantasy content. And let me know in the comments if you want me to cover fun facts about Final Fantasy X2 next, because trust me, there's a lot of wild stuff in that game too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.